Hello and welcome to a very special Escape from Mount Backlog thing. Now today, instead of doing a retrospective / review of a game in my backlog, I've decided to hand out a couple of awards, because that's what you do on YouTube, and also give you a bit of a channel update and give you a tease of what to look forward to next year. With that in mind, welcome to the first inaugural Escape from Mount Backlog Game Awards 2017, patent pending. Bit of a disclaimer, these only reflect games that I played during the year of 2017. So with that in mind, the first award is
Best Decade or More Old Game.
Crisis. Crisis holds up remarkably well for a decade-old game. The gameplay is still solid, it's still got all the graphical bells and whistles that you want in a AAA first-person shooter, and besides that, it's just great to look back at a company like Crytek's heyday, seeing what's become of them lately, which is truly unfortunate, what with all the layoffs and everything. To go back a decade and see where they basically started on a high note, go play Crisis. It's well worth your time.
Best Multiplayer.
Stellaris. Yes, technically it came out in 2016, but the multiplayer only really came into its own this year with the release of the Utopia DLC and the Leviathan story pack. I have spent countless hours this year playing Stellaris with
friends.
It's a hell of a strategy game, and it's a hell of a good time with
friends.
If you haven't picked up Stellaris yet, it's probably currently on sale on Steam, so check it out. And if you need more proof that it can be fun, I've got a whole playlist of a Stellaris playthrough we did this year, so go check that out. Go buy Stellaris.
Best Revival.
Sonic Mania. Who knew the best Sonic game to come out in years would be a revival of the 16-bit classics? And it's technically a fan game, no less. It is Sonic perfection. The controls, everything feel just as good as they did in the 16-bit era, and the new levels are remarkably well designed. It's another game that you really should check out if you have any love for classic 16-bit platformers.
Best Narrative.
Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Look, it's a Wolfenstein game, so I'm just as shocked as you are that I chose this for the best narrative of the year. With exceptional characterization, a truly bonkers plot, and just so many great moments, it's hard to deny what Machine Games have done. They've created a world that feels lived in, a world that feels real. The gameplay is fine, it's more Wolfenstein, but the standout in this release is definitely the characters.
Best Gameplay.
Neo. Holy shit, Neo. It is Team Ninja at their best. It is mechanical perfection. I have sunk so many hours into this game, and every slash, every death, every dodge was worth it. Hell, I'm still not even finished with the game. I've barely completed Way of the Samurai. There's another difficulty level, New Game Plus, an endless dungeon to complete. There's so much content, and the gameplay loop is the most satisfying I've felt in years. If you haven't checked out Neo yet, go buy it on Steam. Yes, the port is a bit shoddy, I have to admit, but if you look past that, you find a phenomenal action game. And that's it, 5 quick awards, 5 games this year that I felt needed to be highlighted. Now of course, we have to get to a channel update. Next year, we are attempting an unprecedented grand strategy playthrough. Starting in January, we're going to kick off with a game of Crusader Kings 2. And we're going to try and not completely muck up history. Of course, when we finish that game, we're going to import that world state into Europa Universalis 4 and continue trying to not mess up history. It's going to be great, and that'll probably sort out multiplayer Let's Plays for at least half of the year, so look forward to that. And of course, this being Escape from Mount Backlog, I have to mention the numbers. When I started this channel, I had 221 games in the backlog. So far this year, I've played 33 of them. Meaning that I have, wait, that's not right, 225 games left to play? Good lord, I really do have a problem. Anyway, so 225 games. That's insane. I mean, how did I end the year with more games left to play than when I started? Did I mess up the math? Let me check here. Let's see. Carry the 2, cancel the 1. Yeah, no, it's 225 games left to play. Well, I guess I'm stuck doing this for another couple of years then. As per usual, the classic Escape from Mount Backlog content will be live every Friday at midday, and the multiplayer videos will go live again as of Wednesday the 17th of January at noon. What else can I say? Been a hell of a year so far, and it's going to be a hell of a year ahead. And, oh right, there are some games I'm looking forward to that are coming out next year. There's of course Battletech, which is a turn-based tactical mech combat game by Harebrained Schemes. And like I said in my review of Brigador, I'm a sucker for some tactical mech combat. So that's it. I'm really looking forward to some more mech combat. I'm also very much looking forward to Darksiders 3. I have a very deep love for the first 2 Darksiders titles. I just love the gameplay loop, the art direction, everything about it. It's basically edgy Zelda with demons and angels and all of that, and it's just a fun video game. And I'm really hoping the third one can live up to the previous 2. And of course, there is at least one shooter I'm looking forward to next year, Metro Exodus. Now, if you don't know, the Metro games are hard as nails survival shooters, I want to say. And the third one looks to be going out into the wilderness and you get a big ass train. I like trains, so I'm gonna like this game. All 3 of these games should be out sometime during 2018 unless they get delayed, so I'll probably play and I might review them as they come out, who knows. And that'll be it for this update. Tune in next week, when we're in January, and we kick off the year with another themed month. That's another thing. I think I'm going to continue with the themed months. It really helps me sort of nail down a schedule. And that's it. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.